Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla, here to talk to you today about the Burly Waxed Canvas Backpack. You should be looking into Burly's Waxed Canvas Backpack if you need to move things around, but your arms are busy doing something else, perhaps riding a motorcycle. These are currently made to fit, theoretically, a wide variety of humans. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Installation on a backpack is, of course, idiot simple. If you need help installing a backpack, perhaps you need a little bit more than this product video to guide you along. Let's talk about the backpack. You guys know Burly brand. They're making cool stuff for people who are riding older vintage bikes, Harleys, cruisers, stuff that sort of plays to that realm. If you don't want Harley stuff that looks like it came from your granddad's cruiser, Burly's a brand you're probably either interested in or need to get familiar with. So let's talk about the Waxed Canvas Backpack, one of the pieces in their Waxed Canvas collection. This is a very simple bag to explain. It really is kind of just one big pocket. It's like a knapsack or a satchel. It's not a particularly technical piece, but it does have some cool features that makes it a good value for a lot of folks. So let's take this thing apart from the outside in. So first, I mentioned this thing is made of waxed canvas, 100% true. It's UV treated, so it is going to be resistant to fading, but you do want to familiarize yourself with some of the characteristics of waxed canvas. It's not completely waterproof. I ran this thing underneath some water. It sheds water pretty well. However, if you're going to take a 3-day tour and it's going to be raining the entire time, this is probably not the ideal piece of equipment. If, however, you plan on throwing this on for your 15-minute ride to work and you might get caught in a sun shower, it's probably going to do just fine. Just be aware of the limitations of waxed canvas. You should also know too that waxed canvas has an ability to pick up age and character very quickly. So if you're looking for that vintage type of a look, something like waxed canvas is probably right up your alley. This is already starting to acquire a little bit of character. We're not even using this. This thing is just kicked around the studio for a few days. Nothing structurally wrong with it, of course, but it is picking up some signs of use. Notice too, this thing is also trimmed in real leather. And real leather, same scenario. It does pick up signs of use. So this bag is going to kind of be like a best friend, your favorite pair of jeans. It's not going to look perfect showroom new, but that's kind of the point to the entire bag. So working our way from the outside, we talked about the leather straps on here. One of the cool parts about these do snap down, but they also hide a pair of speed buckles. Makes getting into the backpack just a little bit easier. It's kind of nifty. Once we get those out of the way, you'll notice there is one external pocket on here. Nice for stuff that you need to get quickly, sunblock, glasses, etc. The other cool part too about this, the zipper for that pocket does have this snap attachment here. It keeps this puppy from opening up. It also keeps it from whipping around, hitting you or parts of your motorcycle. So there's that one fairly large outer pocket for immediate need to grab stuff. Now, of course, the rest of the bag is contained inside. And we unroll this baby, snap top, again, satchel style closure on here. You'll unsnap this, and you have access to one big main pocket in here, which is kind of nice. Now, if we turn this thing around so you guys can see it, some other things about the outside you'll probably want to notice. Pass-through pocket, so if you're a fan of riding around with headphones, you have the ability to do so with the Burly Waxed Canvas Backpack. Of course, this thing does have a little bit of trim, which you can see on there. If you happen to be a lumberjack, this is going to coordinate perfectly with your existing outfit. This is the only colorway this bag is available in. This bag is roughly 15 inches tall, roughly 13.5 inches wide. Again, because it is a roll top, those figures fudge just a little bit depending on what else you have inside of the bag. That's something to be aware of here. Now, as far as backpacks go, this thing is actually just a little bit on the small side. So you guys saw Chris modeling this backpack a little bit earlier. He is probably a similar height to me. He looks completely normal in that backpack. However, if you're a bigger fella, you might want to keep in mind it's not going to look 100% right on you. If you wind up putting on this backpack as a larger fella, you might look just a hair ridiculous on it. I feel like I'm ready for a Dora Explorer and maybe a juice box after snack time. Just be aware this backpack is a little bit on the small side, so if you need to either pack a lot of stuff or you happen to be big stuff yourself, might not be exactly the backpack for you. For somewhat obvious reasons, I'm probably not going to be buying a Burly Waxed Canvas Backpack, but this thing is made awesome. Maybe they'll come out with a fat guy version for me next year. However, don't let my inability to purchase this deter you from doing the same thing. If you need a little bit more info, click that info button. See what some other riders who are able to rock this backpack on their setup think about it. And of course, if you need some more detailed attention, don't be afraid to call one of our gear geeks and ask them a couple more questions about this particular rucksack. You can always get them by phone, 877-792-9455. Of course, you can always drop us an email as well. CS or RevZilla.com. I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.